Hello everybody, it's me, Thug Life doing Tobio, and I've been thinking of going ahead and reading to you guys the comics I did for my brand new series, and, for Lucas, The Adventures of Lucas Thomas, just so everyone would get a little bit more of an idea of what's going on, and also the story, and also some of the Easter eggs I've included in some of these comics. And I'm just planning to go through these in sort of order. And also, uh, I'm also not going to include the ones that are not related to the stories, such as the Valentine's comic I did, and and also the short comics I did for some characters, like the one I did for Valentine's and for one of the characters, which I'm sure you're obvious by now. But anyway, I just wanted to get that out of the way. And yeah, let's begin in reading. So, beginning from the very comic that I've done, and where it all began, and so and let's begin in this one. So, it takes place with a much younger Lucas, and supposedly, this is supposed to be a flashback sequence. And then, hey, sweetheart, this is supposed to be Lucas's parents, his mom and his dad, just telling Lucas to stay safe and also have a good day at school, because that is where he's going. Okay, I'll do my best, and I'll be home later. And so he's going off to school, and then later after school, right as he gets home, he then witnesses the death of his parents, and also getting a glimpse of the silhouette. And then he starts crying, and after all that, it was just another dream where Lucas, as of today, just wakes up in his own place, and just thinking that it's just another nightmare. It was just another nightmare. Okay, this is starting to get a bit more agitating. But then, and after that, his phone starts ringing, which leads us into the next part. So we then go to the next comic, and then Lucas and just answers the phone. Hello? And it's one of it, and the one on the phone is actually one of Lucas's closest friends, Allison. Hey, Lucas. And then this is where the part where we have some little Easter eggs that I've included, such as this cup right here that's supposed to be representing Cuphead, and then this little hang in there poster that I kind of wanted to do, but this one, of course, is supposed to be Bendy as a little cat. And then also the picture frame in Alice's room. Not Allison's room, not Alice. Allison. But anyway, this is supposed to be a portrait of Taki. And now, for those of you that don't know who Taki is, she's pretty much a character from the Caesar Fever mod for Friday Night Funkin'. And she made an appearance in week 2 in that mod. And just so people would just later know who the character is and where she came from, or where she originated from. But anyway, Lucas and Allison are just having a nice little chat, and also thinking about on what to do. And just thinking about what to do on where they should hang out. And then they begin and discuss some ideas, but they couldn't really think of any. But then Lucas then brings up the thought that there is a show that recently came into town, and Allison seems to be familiar with this character, and with that they figure out the plan, and that's what they're gonna do. Just go and see what that show is all about. Of course, there's Allison's hammer, and also right next to the door. they then hang up, and we go to the next one, the next comic. We actually jump into the show the show's star attraction, Miss Kiki, or just Kiki as you want to call her. And then she gets a answer. She gets a little call from someone, and she is, just pretty cheerful. And she's pretty cheerful. Hello, Miss Kiki speaking. How may I help you? And then this mysterious caller very much knows who exactly he's talking to. Mr. Z? And then her eyes begin to turn yellow. Begin to turn yellow, and then with a red pupil. And then all of a sudden, she begins to transform into something different. And then this is her alter ego. Her eyes begin to open. Then she begins to make a sinister looking smile. And then she then begins to talk to her mysterious caller. Sorry about that, sir. I had to change my attitude. You know how it is. But anyway, what are you calling for? This side is supposed to be more of her evil side. Because of the little devil horns that I kind of gave her to her hair. And then the mysterious caller, of course, is supposedly the person that was responsible for killing Lucas's parents. And is also devising a plan to murder Lucas, because that is supposedly his main goal as of today. And then after the call, Kiki changes back to her normal self and has a little conversation with her alter ego, which is which I want to refer to as alter. Kiki's just asking why the alter is just always trying to butt into some important calls. But then the alter is just more comfortable with talking to him, because Kiki doesn't really talk to him as much as she does. And obviously the two don't really seem to get along, even though they're inhabiting in the same mind. And the alter is just making Kiki feel a bit more worried about herself and her sort of reputation that she has. And right after that, her alter just tries to make excuses as for what's going to happen, and also the future of her life, and also what's going to happen if other people find out about this. And then Kiki just explodes out of pure frustration about that Kiki herself is not the true cause, but rather the alter that she has. And she just he just wants to make things better in her life, and just wants the alter to stay out of it, and just try to make the best out of it. And then after yelling, one of her assistant, and this is who this is supposed to be. Are you okay, Miss Kiki? And then Kiki, and she then says that she just had a little moment, and saying that things are fine. She just says that things are fine, and because she's trying to keep her alter ego a secret from the world, just from the people that love her most. We then jump forward to outside Miss Kiki's spectacular show, 5:40 p.m. to 8:45 p.m. And once again, I also put some little Easter eggs. T-Pose Tommy. This character is supposed to be representing the Meatly or Kindly Beast, the creator of Ben the Unique Machine, also every Tuesday, because of the T, Tuesday, I mean. And then over here we have Egg Guy. This is supposed to be a reference to Flumpty from one of the Flumpties, which is a FNAF fan game. And also, well, I also wanted to make it one night a week. I mean, just so it seems to make a little bit more sense for who this is supposed to be. And Lucas and Allison and arrive to the show, or at least outside. So, this is the place. Huh. I didn't expect it would be this big. Yeah, she is a big deal pretty much everywhere she goes. It gets lots of people excited. And then Allison brings up the little rumor that was going around. Yeah, but have you heard about some rumors about Miss Kiki? Lots of people are saying that she just talks to herself on certain occasions. I don't fully believe that, do you? Then Lucas thinks that it's pretty strange and is not too sure of himself. And this does seem pretty strange. Come on, Lucas. There are some people who talk to themselves. Maybe she does it for self-motivation. Yeah, but it still seems kind of weird for her to do that. And then over here is one of her key cats, like key cat, like key cat. And I thought that was kind of a good name for it. Then Lucas pays for 2 tickets. Okay, sir, coming right up. And then the key cat gives them the 2 tickets. Enjoy the show. Thank you, sir. They then go into the building and to enjoy Kiki's little show. And the key cat seems to be kind of strange and with yellow glowing eyes. And also, I kind of want to point out that I think I did pretty good with the sky and some of the backgrounds in here, like with the stars. I thought I did a pretty good job with that. But anyway, that's kind of all the things that I want to, I just want to like read so far. And if you guys want me to read any more comics that I'm going to do in the future, be sure to let me know and maybe subscribe if you're interested for more of these. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.